Oh yeah. Oh, my lord. Okay, there we go. We are live. We're working. This would have been slightly earlier, but I don't know how. I don't know how, but I forgot to install the fucking game. It just straight up wasn't installed. And it took longer than I thought it would. I thought like, oh, this is pretty small. This is a small game. This isn't gonna take long to install. You know, there's no gameplay. It's like a visual novel, right? But no, this fucking thing took ages to download. I don't know why. Do not know why. Either way, what's up, people? What's up, Iceblade Brothers? Yim Jong Jun. The floor is the Plazoras. There we go. There you go. Now I can see the chat on screen again. Floor is the Plazoras. What's up, Big Kalani? How's everybody doing today? What's everyone doing today? Yeah, sorry about no stream yesterday, by the way. I came down with a case of the busyness. Came down with a serious case of the busyness. I had to get new parts for the dog melter. Because it doesn't break down, but I want the upgraded, like, you can get a shaft so you can fit 2 dogs in at once. You don't have to, like, keep waiting between dog meltings. But, yeah, so I got the double doggy shaft, and that seems to be working pretty good so far. Good, I just have KFC. You know, not necessarily KFC related, but I did make some homemade fried chicken today. I just had a couple homemade fried chicken sandwiches. Not the healthiest meal this nation's ever seen, but by God, it was fucking delicious. Pizza. You're out. The Illuminati placed another camera in my toilet. Oh, not another one. I was expecting Die Gamer to show up for Slay the Princess, as this is his endless suggestion. Apparently not. Hey, what's up, Ronnie Miller? Going my doodling. Checking some. Alright, fuck it. We're just gonna get into the game. Time for Schminglish. Play Sogfuck. Oh, black. Play Sogfuck. I got a popcorn machine for Christmas. What do I make with it? Just fill it all the way up with sugar so it melts into the machinery and breaks it. I think that's the best thing you can do. Just fill it with like tons and tons of sugar and just let that all melt. This is a horror game. Oh, I'm ready to be real spooked. Whatever horrors you may find in dark spaces, I'll heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. Oh, perfect. I'm making all the good decisions then. It's a love story. References. Boil effect? What the fuck is boil effect? I'm leaving all the effects on though. Those sound good. Kill. Hey, what's up, Die Gamer? There we go. I was worried you wouldn't show up for this stream, Die Gamer. I feel like if one person shouldn't miss Slay the Princess, it is presumably you. This is gonna be the last stream for a while, I think. Oh, how come, Die Gamer? You busy now? Accessibility. I'll leave all that. Is it voiced, by the way? I think you said it was voiced.
You're on a path
Oh, it is.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Ooh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end.
Holy shit, there's so many options.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
The text is blocked at the... There's text at the top? Oh, fuck. Ah, well, you know what? I'll hide all of that shit for the stream then. Bada bing. I'm not giving the princess any chances.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
She's going to die.
You'll find the princess within.
I believe this narrator.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I didn't agree to say that.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh. Is he me? Am I the hero? To the cabin. Freak.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The blade. Yeah! Holy shit, 27 months of membership. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
No, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. The voice of the hero is part of you, but not the whole of you. It's none of me, Jonathan Redacted. If it ain't thinking what I'm thinking, it ain't me. It's clearly a schizophrenic hallucination. Oh, thank you for 27 months of membership, though. What game is this? It's called Slay the Princess. It's about slaying the princess. Do it. Oh, my cursor's a little blade now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, good point.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
We'll be blinded by her massive Fuda Winger, Soggy. It's not real, it's merely a strap-on.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good.
Let's just keep going.
You're still listening to reason.
I don't want to clue her in.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
That's not me. I would never say that.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm doing
You step
it.
forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
She's lying. She's not invincible.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Can I throw the knife at her?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Soggy, have you played mouthwashing? I have, balls. We played the entirety of mouthwashing on stream. And yet, for some reason, every viewer that actually likes the game missed that stream, I guess. I think Ferd was in as well, and she was like, oh, I love mouthwashing. I was like, I played it. I thought it was good. Although, you know, not to jerk my own dongus off, I feel like we technically played it before it blew up on TikTok.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
She's not an arm.
End this.
One of her braces is missing. Kill!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it,
Realsies?
isn't it?
Wait, why are we like a fucking feathery lizard man? Are we the monster?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Might have been.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over? Yes,
Yeah, she's
exactly.
dead.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the
We
stairs,
did it!
closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We didn't. She was evil.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the
I don't
greater
feel
good.
bad at all.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
So you're gonna get the ending of all time? Oh, there's no option to stay around and stare at the princess.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
You fucking
Where a
lying,
lush
narrator.
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good.
Assume the
Everyone
princess?
is happy. You'll be happy.
That's true. There should be an option. Go into the basement and eat the remains. Eat the princess.
What's
Bullshit, let me out
done
of
is
here.
done. And there's no going back now.
Like, what is a colonoscopy? I know, it's like a... I know, it's like a fucking hamster POV.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or
Jump into the void.
years or even decades.
I want to jump into the void now.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
I think you can wiggle the
You've
camera
never
around.
been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Wanna
I
escape.
do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
This is the ending? I
can
just
hear
fucking
everything
kill
you
myself?
say, little voice.
God damn it.
There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare. Thank you.
Killing myself. Oh, never mind, you aren't gonna get the 7-minute ending of the 3-hour game.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Kill the narrator.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
See that princess?
Princess's body is
hell
dust
yeah.
and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as
Skeleetoid.
pristine as the day you first held it. You
Alright.
pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Emoji. Yeah, we did it!
Nice knowing you.
Fucking hell, there's a second chapter to that? I'm fucking dead. What do you mean?
You're on a path
What?
in the woods,
Oh, okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Was that an ending?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, I'm gonna remind him.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Game seems to think that you're not dead. You want an honest answer, Soggy. No spoilers, Jonathan. No spoilers.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I did exactly what you said, you fucking gimp.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
You just keep shanking yourself until you get an ending.
And I
Basically,
believe
yeah.
your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Kill the narrator. Kill narrator.
Just be quick about it.
Come on.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
You have to eat the narrator? I could. Rather than killing yourself, you should head to Ye Old Man and get yourself some gas. Alright.
And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Cabin time.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, she won't be a problem.
I only skipped that one because you said it last time.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt The blade is your It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Oh wait, the mirror's new.
Like I've been saying, she's... You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Oh, it's gone!
And now it's gone.
Oh.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Very different.
The cabin's like filthier as well, right? There's like shit hanging off the walls. Tarpaulin dangling all over the place.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Oh yeah?
You take the blade
Right,
from
I
the
have
table.
a theory. I think I know what I'm gonna
It will
do.
be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
In the basement. Eat yourself now. If it gives me the eat yourself option, I'll give
The
it a
door
try.
to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Let's see if the princess remembers it.
As you descend the final step,
No, we did kill
the
her.
form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay,
Nice.
she's definitely dead.
Princess is one of the best ones. I would kiss her.
It's just like
probably the
I
most
told you.
Normal.
Before you have a chance to finish your thought,
character you've
the top
ever-
of a head appears
ever
from underneath
liked,
the
I guess.
floor.
Unless she has like a horrifying demon flaw. Oh, here we go.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Oh, shut up, voice of the hero.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Oh, poop, ooh la la, hubba
What's a
hubba,
ghost
awooka.
supposed to do to us?
Also, you didn't say before, Diagamer, why is this going to be your last stream for a while? Are you busy now with school and all shit? Because I know school's back on for most people.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Look, you can't kill this one, but you have to be smart about it. Jiggle her to death. Slowly rotating her to death.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless
boogly.
yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I think the knife won't do shit.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Nah, she can't do that.
Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
There's a big buff oiled up princess. Right at the bottom.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
Yes, it is.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
You're abandoning me here?
Double death.
It would seem so, yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
There we go. You have to eat the bones. I can't, she's in the way of the bones.
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side, her cold exterior melting away.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing I can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty. No, not that!
You gotta suck her bone?
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
You don't, voice of the hero. Fucking voice keeps
Don't
talking
let her
for me.
get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Wrath.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Yay.
Are you sure about
We beat
that?
it.
Something should have happened.
Shiver. You can't, she's a ghoul.
And yet it didn't. We're fine. You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy...
Oh, she can
numbing
rip your
pain.
heart out?
I'm done, Pastor. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Oh, there you go, get her.
You swing your blade
Ah,
towards
fuck off.
her
How do we
briefly
miss?
corporeal throat. It connects.
Oh, no, wait, we got
A
it.
gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart.
God damn it.
Thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Soggy, she's Maggie I don't think she's Maggie Thatcherable. Oh, she fucking got us. She got us a second time.
You're on a path in the wood.
We'll get her this
Here
time.
we
though.
go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start.
Is the
over.
narrator the one that's like full of shit? The princess isn't even lying? I don't know.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Supposed to eat narrator? Listen, when the option pops up to eat the narrator, I'll go with it.
And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
I'm fucking
Whatever
dying.
you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything. in effect making them all separate.
Regular, no fucking spoilers.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
It's talky, more shanky. You know what?
You continue
Straight
down
to
the
cabin.
path towards the cabin.
Let's get to that fucking cabin. What about stanky wonky? Wonderful.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
I'm determined to kill her. I'm probably not gonna let her free. Into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains.
Oh fuck, we're
It's
bladeless.
supposed to be a pristine blade.
Soggy, can we play
Why isn't
Roblox?
there a pristine blade?
We can't. Keep on. Look, there's no fucking way the Archthrone's tag is... Why is it... I've gotten rid of the Archthrone's tag 1,000 times. It's a fucking mod for Dark Souls 3. It was like a demo mod, and it was really fun. I don't know why it's fucking still on the tags, though.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us.
I made that up. Oh, fuck you, regular. What the fuck?
I suppose the only way to go
Fucking
is
son of a biscuit.
So forward we will go.
We're approaching the
You
mirror.
slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You
Mirror.
stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
The princess.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass.
I'm gonna wipe that
You
mirror
reach your
clean.
arm forward into
Ah,
the pitch
bullshit.
black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
That must be the
Then
Fudacock you were talking about,
she,
Kalani. Coiling around her
princess,
ankle.
Constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin
Here she
carved
is.
jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again. You're not getting another chance to mess this up.
Get me out? No, no, Kalani.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Kill her with our big fucking claws on our feet.
Well, unless you have
Foot
any
claws.
specific ideas.
Struggle.
You violently struggle against the princess,
Damn it, it didn't
but
do
all you
anything.
manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
No, I fucking didn't. I didn't pick
Not
that
like
off.
this.
Just my dumbass voices keep telling me to do it.
You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she
Fuck, I'm
tears
being
open
ghouled.
the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Look at them tits. Ooh.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
And how do you do that? You don't have a will to wield. Your soul is inflamed with courage.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. You know you feel it too.
Yippee!
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Let's go down, baby.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
Even if you throw yourself into the abyss, you still lose.
He's fucking lying. Into the
Throw
abyss.
everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot
This game
slips a
isn't
few
scary, in
inches,
fact, it makes...
and
I
you
mean, it's
collapse
not...
forward. The darkness
It's
swallowed
got some
you
spooky
whole.
elements to it. I like the artwork. It's not scary. I'm not sure if I'd call it a... It's like a horror-themed game. It's not really like a horror game.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. An end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
No, we saved it.
What happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? You wanted it.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Oh? And why is that?
You should have never come into your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
Oh, narrator left. What a fucking
He's
shame.
gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a mask growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Oh! You got fucking gripped. But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in her place. You feel a force underneath your feet
She's
once
gone.
more.
where does she go? Should we try and find her?
Can't I see I don't know why you can't see people in the chat, Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan, it's because... Right. The chat on screen is a combination of the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. So the people you can't see talking are talking in the Twitch chat. That's why you can't see them.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? I'm begging you, don't do this.
Mirror time, baby. Mirror time, baby. Soggy, do you like Dixon cider? Dixon cider's a cool
This
guy,
doesn't
dude.
feel right. It feels different. Final. It's going to do
Final?
something to us.
No.
I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
This us? Like a furry bird man? It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Oh, we're in the cabin trail again. Ooh, let's go say hello.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This reminds me of Blue Star from the Lobotomy Corporation. Except Blue Star is made up of, like, just a shit ton of legs. No hands.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
Fuck the individual who's... Oh, the... Seemed like you were more knowledgeable, so I came here and... Oh, mining bird? Mining bird? How many hands? For fuck's sake, Colin.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Oh, that's good.
I know only that they are. How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do I attack the entity? Or do I fucking end myself? I don't think she'd know anything about the narrator. Bertie, I'm begging you. One more blue smiling face. Fucking up the vibe. Attack! Oh.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Oh. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I think we slayed the princess.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Well, if we could fly, we could just get up. I mean, we fell down here, right?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Yeah!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, it's actually back to the start? Oh shit. Okay, we'll try something different this time. What if we completely ignore the narrator? I'm gonna try this.
You make your way up the short path.
You know what? I'm not going in with the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I've heard this.
Her voice
dialogue.
softly
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, wait, she sounds different because we don't have the knife.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
No, I'm chill. Lie, I'm here to say. There's a lie version and a real version.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
We'll be nice to her in this playthrough. We won't kill her this time.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Nah, she's faking a voice though. Fuck it.
You're only making this more
I'm just
difficult.
gonna free her.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Look at that simping, bro. Well, we killed her like fucking over and over again last time.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh, epic.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into
I
place.
was gonna get the pristine blade.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Fuck.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before
there we
raising
go.
her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Hey, Soggy, have you seen any of the Will MC Daniels? I'm sorry, I have no idea who Will MC Daniels is.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Put the blade in my ass. Well, thanks for the follow, Atlas de Bob. I'm dying, sorry. Atlas de Bobcat.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save her!
Fine.
We're saving her now.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this
Are we gonna
place.
cauterize it though?
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground.
Alright,
and
we
the
got
heavy
it.
chains follow suit.
Are you the stuff with puppets and things he makes? No, I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Was a consume option all along? I mean, kind of, she ate it. I didn't get to eat it. Watching your TikToks for years now, didn't know you streamed. I should probably... fuck me. Now that the holiday season's over and I can stream a bit more often, I should probably plug my stream now and then. I really don't ever advertise it.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
Yeah, welcome to the
raises
stream though,
blade.
Atlas. What? No, but I didn't fucking do the raise the blade thing. Put that down.
This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Fucking
What are you
narrator.
doing?
Oh, here we go, Warner.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I watched it. For fuck's sake, Kalani. You should start clip farming like Speed. You know what? I'll take the Speed approach. I'll whoop on the webcam and fling my cock out. Let's do it, guys. Five Nights at Freddy's dick reveal. Thank you, Mario.
Your
The
body
princess is
lunges
dead.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But it doesn't.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, fuck. Is she killing us, though?
She plunges it
Oh,
into
God
your
damn it.
chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Can't both just leave?
But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Fuck, she sucks at this.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Chop my head off.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
The hand make me itchy.
Sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, good ending right there. We died. Remember, why did she lose
You're
her
on
hand?
a path in the woods, and at the end of that
Fucking
path
shoot it off so I
is a
gave her some help.
cabin. And in the you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see. I've already asked him all of the... Let's just go straight on into that cabin, baby.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Voice of the smitten? Oh, God.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about?
This game, kidder ass. Oh, you don't like it, Balls?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
What don't you like about it, Balls?
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Letting the princess out. You will see the light of day.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Oh, will I know? Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's the
You
same
reach
thing
forward
again.
and now it's gone. Pity.
Fuck you.
We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know.
To the basement!
We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, it was a pretty nice basement.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
I think if you let her live, the basement gets nicer. If you kill her, it gets
Hello?
like shittier
Is
and
someone
dingier. Till eventually it's just like a rat-filled shit heap.
Her voice. It's somehow even more
Oh,
beautiful
fucking Christ.
than
Can we
last
kill the
time.
voices in my head? I want voice of the
think
smitten
we're in
gone.
love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Fuck, her hands
There's
back.
a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Sorry, I bit my fucking
Did you
arm
hear
off.
that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
I'm refilling my vape while I do
Flattery
this.
really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't
Zoom
it?
option. There might be. There might be an eat option.
Waiting for you to
Eat the
come
narrator,
back.
eat the princess, eat the door,
You've
eat the
been here
knife, and then
before,
leave.
haven't you?
That's how you really win.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Do it right, alright.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Rescue her?
Save
What are
her.
you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
Save that
And even
bitch!
if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease.
I snuck a key in! Wait, fuck. Voice of the Reasonable is about to chime in. Mention the key that we have up our urethra.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Oh yes, we fucking can.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
Who's just smegma was looped? Jesus Christ, come on. My whole opinion on this would change if the game had a
I
consumer
think I'd
option.
rather believe in facts.
I feel like there's got to be at least one thing where we have to eat something, balls, and when we get to it, it will be good.
Ah, so you're one of those
Oh, whoops.
One of us has to be.
Oh, holy shit. We can save.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
Do what I say, or I'll fucking kill myself!
And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the
Yippee!
princess and gingerly slide her
works.
hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it.
I keep forgetting with some
I
weird
guess I have
fucked
to.
up bird thing.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Let me guess.
What do you want to do?
End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants.
We go bowling?
You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible.
There's
Is
a
the only
bowling
thing you've
minigame,
ever
I'm in.
doubted the actual truth?
There's sex option. I don't think so, balls.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Oh, she's gonna say something spooky.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Bowling. Fuck was the bowling option? Fuck this game. Okay, one sec.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, music's changing up a little
She
bit.
can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I just want to make you happy.
Oh my god.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I
Fuck
don't know what's
yeah.
going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the
Ah,
only ones
yes,
here?
we're in the void again. Oh. Wait, did we... Oh, fuck, is this another ending? Fuck, we got the ending. Will you check DMs when you get a... What is it, Kalani? Opening Smegma Colony Day 30. I'm not watching that right now, Kalani. Use the top one, dang it.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Is that a...
Holy shit.
This doesn't feel right. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see.
How do we look now? Still like that.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
You changed it up.
I am more than I was before.
Soggy, there's a better ending if you say the first super long option, it's longer. Okay, we'll get to that and we'll do that one again then.
Whenever you are ready, I will.
We'll do that then. I mean, hold on. Actually, no, we got an ending, so I'm just gonna
I
go back.
await your return. We will meet again.
You're on.
To the cabin.
Don't be a...
Hello.
Your shouts and pleas. You... Fine.
Woo! Oh my god, with speed machines, with speed
Stop
running it. What? There is no resist option. Why can't I resist now? Can't redo a path, you'll have to reload. Okay, fine, I'll just...
One of us has to be. Let me guess. Spoken.
Okay, fucking... I can't pick the long one, though. It's blocking off tons of shit.
Are you seriously?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? If you don't want to end the world, then I don't want to end the world either.
Why? Why would you have us slay this beautiful creature? Did you not hear her just now? She specifically said she doesn't want to end the world. Yeah, but aren't you getting the feeling she's just telling us what we want to hear? Even if she was, isn't that a good thing? If only she could hear me. All I would ever say is what I think she would like to hear. That she's beautiful and kind and glows like the soft light of the moon. You're better off not arguing with that dolt. You know what you have to do. She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I guess you can't do that this round. Well, we'll try it.
I just want to make you happy.
Maybe if I get her into fucked mode again.
Is she broken? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar.
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know I fail to see the problem here.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again. Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here. As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room. Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Yippee!
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. We've been here before. Well, not here, but...
You wank violently.
You knew about the loop-in last time.
Sadly, we don't, balls.
Not that he was eager to divulge that.
We just ripped our fucking chest open and died.
And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! I can't say I'm happy to be here.
Voice of the paranoid.
This is a bad place. All stale and wrong. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one? The other one?
Voice of the shit.
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent. Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time. Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
I don't know about the candles illuminating shit. I think it's the giant windows with the sun beaming in.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Oh no, that's good. Need a blade. Approach that mirror reel.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. You couldn't see it last time. I'm sure that hasn't changed. Let's just do our thing, and if it disappears again, it disappears again. About last time. Could he really not see it, or could he not see it? I'm not sure that actually matters. See what? What are you all on about? Nothing. You
all
reach
right, mirror.
forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures.
Alright, I'm still Birdman.
And then you push the door open. Marvellous. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature? That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I
Oh wait,
desperately want
balls!
to
We
know
might get
what
to
happened
consume
last time,
something.
we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Balls, we might get to eat.
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to.
Just you wait, balls.
I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food.
Oh, nice try, fucker. We're eating food. Finally, we get to eat.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light. just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved.
Don't eat the food, eat a muffin
That's easy.
instead.
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Eat a little bit of both. The food and a muffin, and eat it like a taco.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Where's the food?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about
get the
it.
food! Fuck yeah!
Flames burn bright,
Oh.
and a shadow dives across the table.
Balls, this
In
is
its
it!
wake, it leaves a feast.
Fuck yeah.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
No.
Oh, but
Fuck you.
it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break.
That shit's Soggy.
Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
I trust the food. I absolutely trust the food. Let's eat it.
You begin to feast.
Yes! We did
and the
it!
princess
Balls, we did it.
follows
We got to
suit,
the eat
her
food
soft
ending.
smile never fading.
Soggy, how was the beasts that inhabit your home? Are you talking about the, are you talking about all the tarantulas and that? They're doing pretty good. Another one molted yesterday. My Brazilian red and white sling. And that's good because now it no longer looks like a generic little brown spider. It's starting to look like a baby, baby tarantula. It looks like a red, it's got the coloration on its knees. Its abdomen's starting to become a little redder. So it's doing pretty good. They've all been fed. There's a few that refused food, so I think they're gonna molt soon as well.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined.
We ate the food,
You
Balls.
sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread,
tarantulas
and
are doing
hearty
well.
stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
One of the assassin bugs died, but after doing some extensive research, assassin bugs die quite a lot.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy
Fucking hell,
and
how much are
tender
we eating?
and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe.
I think she's
Your
eating
cup
back there.
fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it
That looks like a
tastes
hand
like
with a
glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had.
Our sex option. I don't think
Then
it's
it's
there.
over.
We can check the Balls.
And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Fuck.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating.
My god, more food.
The feast, the food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
They should put a troll ending where it just loops this infinitely.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again.
Can I ask you something?
Can you make the voice of Marge Simpson? There you go, Joshua.
The meat is fine. The bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too.
Oh, is it going to be
You finish
shittier
your
every
goblet,
time?
the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal. That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending. We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet. Its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Ah, sickly sweet. Love that phrase.
I'm so tired of eating. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Oh dear.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
I didn't mean to. I promise. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit, and everything will be okay.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice? What if we played a game?
Are we gonna
She's
get the bowling
trying to
minigame?
distract us.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Bowling, come on.
The flames roar and the
Fuck,
shadow
this isn't
comes
bowling.
dancing across the
Alright,
table.
never mind.
It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing. Its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. And I feel like I'm 2 steps behind. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the
Let
triumphant
me guess, we're gonna
highs
play it
of
again and
moves
it's gonna get
well-placed,
shittier and
and the
shittier every
tragic
time.
lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Hell yeah.
Hey! Will you look at that?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Cheating bitch.
Oh, I won. guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun. You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more
Oh, sorry.
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have
How
been
good are you at
excitement
bowling?
flits through your
I'm
mind.
okay. I
quickly
don't go
vanishing
very
as the game
often.
progresses. Your
Like, I
pieces
haven't been in a
advance
long
an
time, but I recall
ever-increasing
being
slog
okay.
to their destination.
Look at the occasional strike.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again,
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
this is... awful. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Let's try and... I think we try and get all of the torches to go out.
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore.
I reckon we get all
Can
the
we?
torches to go out. That'll kill the shadow.
Maybe we can just spend
Or
time
make it
together?
too strong. Who knows?
Princess smiles as the two of you wait. Come on. There has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait. We live in a changing world. We know that. Something has to happen. And wait. You keep saying that, but we can't wait forever. There is no waiting forever.
Think you're gonna kill us, Soggy? No. We're on a saving route this time. We're not gonna kill her on this.
And wait.
This one.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh no. The third torch sputters out.
Here we go.
The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
Oh, the shadow's getting smaller.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Shadow dies.
We do, don't we? I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess
Oh,
sobs,
shit.
burying her face in her hands as
We
the
did it.
final torch blows out. She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
That's a really nice way of putting things. But it is a little different, isn't it? It's quiet now. There's no more voice telling me how much he loves me.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do
Will
you
she turn into a fucking
still
ghoul?
care about me?
I feel like every one of these options is like a different fucking ending. We're not killing her, so...
That's a nice thought.
That one seems normal.
I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
Yeah,
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand.
weird bird person hand.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? It does, if he's telling the truth. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it? Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
It's giving pick me. What, the princess? Alright, escape, bro. Yuck, holding hands with a girl.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you
Nice
descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely.
Wait, when the
I do.
narrator says the end of the world, does he mean that he dies? So it's the end of the world as he knows it?
He's really gone, isn't he? Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you, comfortable.
We should dance.
Not gonna turn into a ghoul, is she? Oh, she's not a ghoul. There's still time, though. He gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Face worn and tired brightens as faster you move. Soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. Send her out in a wide spin and your arms stretched to the limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. My lightness just fucking peachy. No, the void!
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
We got voided. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was the happy ending.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a mirror? Why is it? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. can't even trust ourselves.
Choked on a rice grain? Well, I'm glad you survived that Lucy thing. Kill the birduloid. Grown.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Drink lots of water and you'll get better. No, drink boiling water. That cooks the rice and makes it easier to digest.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, so it... Okay, that's actually kind of convenient. That's why options are blocked out. It's forcing you to get all the endings. I say forcing you, it's not subtly guiding. Yeah, it is kind of forcing you to get all the endings. So you can't just like... Okay, I mean, it gets sort of like trial and error where you have to keep going through the same game like over and over and over again. Like, ah, fuck, I got the same ending again. Fair enough. Tell you what, we're gonna go back then.
I await your return.
I'm going to save the
but it will
game.
give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
We're a bunch of hands. That's what you are. You're the long-lost sister of Blue Star. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that was the happy end.
You're on a path.
On a path. I'll tell you what I am. I'm saving the game, baby. Anyways, with that said, guys, let's finish up the stream there for now. I will indeed be streaming tomorrow. I've got work tomorrow, so I do need to be off so I can get to bed, because I'm up very fucking early. Very sad. But, it'll be in the evening, so I will catch you guys in tomorrow's stream. We're probably streaming this again. I'll probably stream it until I beat it. Realistically. But, yeah, I hope you guys have had fun. Peace out, everybody. Peace out the Lucy thing. Bowls, Joshua, Alani, Gamer, if you guys are still here. Anybody who's still watching, anyone that's been here from the start. Everybody get a good night's sleep. And yeah, I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is a fun game. I like that it's voiced. Because that was the only difficult. I say difficult. That was the only laborious part of playing. What do you call it? Playing Purgatory. Was having to fucking read all the characters' dialogue out loud. Breaks your soul. It's like reading aloud in class. Anyways, catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, gamers.